We need all the best that we've got. I like Mr. Defensive Planner for one. Alright, 2 can play the whole instantly barrage your walls technique. Oh wow, Nitra didn't last a second there. Now I feel like assaulting would be suicide. But I do need this thing taken down pretty immediately. But if everybody died, that would be horrible. Just wanted to check who would join when you accidentally start World War I. I mean, this could massacre all of my infantry if it goes badly. So, yeah, that's... what the hell. Oh, ooh. Hell is the word. Whew, well, good night HRE. But one problem I usually have is that I don't spend my prestige before gaining tons of it, so let's actually do that for a change. Brandenburg, I know you're getting inside of me, but at least now... There we go, that's good. Nitra would never want to oppose me, and there's nothing I can really do to Perm. They already have relatives on the throne. So we can just enjoy maximum everything. Alright, goodbye HRE. Glad we don't have to worry about that mess again. But now what? We are stuck in the middle of World War I. I'm going to tell all my allies to sod off as well, because we don't need them. They need us. And I just killed 40,000 men or so in that barrage. Well, it's all okay. Let's just keep an easy eye on the situation. You know, like how my allies are going to get bum rushed here. We're getting to that point in the game where the Ottomans really start to drop off. I mean, I may have fed them heartily. Yeah, see, that's the kind of thing we're looking at eating right now. Whole bunch of attacks like that. Leave a cannon behind and go get involved. Oh boy, I am not in a state of mind where I'm going to be paying much attention here. I can feel it. Fortunately, they decided to engage us in mountains so we can punish them for their foolish actions. Excellent. And then we can get some actual cannons over on Cantern. Whew, nothing much left of you, is there? That's the 7 stack I had earlier. It's a bit useless, we'll just merge it together with the other guys. Oh yeah, there's a problem. When this war is done, the Palatins are going to join in on Austria's side because they're still allied. So are, most likely, a whole bunch of other people. There's no one else I can bring into this war. I'm just going to hemorrhage Diplo points for a wee while. Oh yeah, and the English are involved, so we've had bad times in the past where they get their fleet involved. Honestly, I just want this war to not be continuing. Because it's a pretty bad war for me. Like, really bad. I can take Nitra back at the very least. I don't want my subject to suffer here. Oh right, we had some backup. Well, choo-choo, time to get involved. And probably not have stacks running around leaderless. You guys really don't do much, do you? Okay, fortunately there's a whole bunch of other wars going on, probably thanks to us deleting the HRE, so who's on the rampage now? I didn't pay attention to it, but it looks like Savoy, Purge of Flemish Heresy. Nice, carve up all those little countries. Actually, that works against me now. More little countries are good. People for me to eat. Like Lubeck here. Lubeck, I've never looked so delicious in my life. So I should probably start getting a spy network on them to take over Lubeck and, well, just about everything else. Because Brandenburg sure don't have the claims. Pomerania also looking very tasty to me. Ulm, Lorraine, Brunswick. I just kind of need to stop World War I first. But the gears are in motion, and he's probably not going to want out of this war anytime soon. Well, I can't save you there, my friend. I can, however, blow down the walls to try and speed this stuff up. Okay, well, at least the Ottomans are mostly mounting their forces here. Hello. It's just woods, but it's better than out. Getting there in the second. Wow, we're not there until the 8th. We certainly take our time. Show them what our king can do. Alright, Truce with Muscovy is up so I can bully them shortly. Discontent. And now the English colonies are getting involved with their fleet. Oh well, it's kind of what we came to expect when we triggered World War I unwittingly, is really the best way to put it there. Being together in this war is useful, but it's dangerous because if the Palatinate and finish this war, it's curtains for us. We need to finish this, even if it's not with much. But then there's that issue. Because the English are there, people have kind of free reign over where they travel amongst the Danish straits. But that's okay, you know, once this war is over, we've got pretty free reign of gobbling up the land. And I'm just here to unite the perfect Hansa. Me and my good friends. War is absolutely hard on everyone, especially when that English fleet is involved. Thankfully, the Austrians don't have much land. Unfortunately, they've decided to put level 6 forts everywhere, so it's hard on us to take it over. And I'm really not feeling much mobilization out of my friends, the Ottomans. He seems to be just faffing around a bit. He's a diplomatic man, so I can kind of see why. Right, Nitra's back in control. What if I told him to, you know, like, get to work around here? You can do better, Ottoman. Because I can't have this war go on forever. It's extremely risky for me. Well, he kind of listened to me. He went there, he saw it, and decided he didn't like it. Getting better. Could do quite a sweeping occupation here. Oh, he likes this war. Ongoing battles is doing a fair bit, but we still need another 20 reasons to get him away from our face. Take on those farmlands, I guess. One of these other kind of small and crappy stacks. Could just split up and take care of the other bits. And gobs. Otherwise... Hold on, that cannon was meant to be part of that other bigger stack, right? Soil what we have, guys. Cowardly forces. At least the Ottomans have our back there. I wasn't even paying attention to them. That's how meaningless those Austrians are to me. They just fall and die. Not that you could ever expect anything else from them. Shouldn't be too much more until they get out of my hair. Because yeah, it's really dangerous for the Palatinate to turn on me. I need them as a pretty good ally right now. That's also pretty bad. If he gets there in a second, he may just stack wipe us. So how fast can I get there? The third, eh? Not having that. We need to be there and deflect this. You guys are there in the third, and that's fine. And you've got some reasonably okay everything. I mean, okay is fine, but more is more. It's a slaughter fest. That's what I like to see. Now he is not so keen on this war anymore. Which, if it weren't for the whole Palatinate alliance thing, I would be very happy to not finish this war. But as soon as the Palatinate finish up, I've got to finish up as well, or else I lose them as an ally. Of course. Cursed Finns getting in our way. I mean, that's going pretty good, but I did promise the Ottomans some land here, and they do like it, and I don't really care if they take it or not. If anything, it's good to keep the Austrians and the Ottomans at odds with each other. I don't think they need any assistance on that, but just to be absolutely sure. Yeah, it's not too unthinkable, is it? What if we chuck this in as well? Okay, this is a classic case of me getting way too greedy, but it would win me back my favors. Oh, of course, I never used favors. I promised them land. Hopefully they wouldn't be too angry if I didn't give them land. I mean, I'm not taking anything. I'm not hemorrhaging my manpower as bad as normal. And the ass song is here to help me as well. See? It's all just coming together. Yeah, white piece is almost ours. And there we have it. But I do like to be greedy. Okay, they might take Shelland any moment. Which would flip things over. And it's just, this is not what I'm looking for. It's a damn shame for me that they took Poland, though, in personal union. It's just almost funny how they managed to do that. What'll I do? I crush into you. We're not scared of Burgundy at all. Well, not Burgundy on their own. And I can just annex so much land without having to worry about... Okay, coalition might be a potential threat, but it won't be as horribly stifling as it used to be. Wonderful. Just wonderful. Jake, the other war is going to stop any time. I know that, but I'm just so greedy. Look at how close we are to getting Crane. And by close, I mean there's no actual actions that are going to bring us closer anytime soon. These sieges are ages away. Yeah, it's too risky. We can take a ducat for our troubles. And that makes the Ottomans happy. How about 2 ducats? Not twice as happy, but I like a couple of duckies. Alright, and that's how World War I was resolved. 200 ducats. I have thousands of them. That ends that. I maintain my alliance with the Palatinate, and I can also tell my other so-called allies where to go. We'll get everybody back to... Jeez, get them back there, and then bring them over here. Yeah, I'll sort them out from there. So Portugal defends the Catholic faith. That's good news for me because they're pathetic. And Lubeck are Protestant, and so are Pomerania, so they're going to die. And my so-called allies that helped me disband the HRE, well, so long all of you. Fort defense would have come in handy some other day. Oh, okay, snap. Don't break alliances when you're in a war together. I forgot that. And I think I just lost 2 stability for the privilege. Wow, my head is in places today. Oh well, it happens. Why worry about it? I'd forgotten about the Friesland War, you know, the whole reason that we kept that other war going. I guess you guys can go and deal with those accursed Finns. There we go. I'll just get you guys all sorted out shortly. I think that's all my armies. Yeah, 2 stability for the privilege. I'm not losing 1 stability over this, but Great Hordes still have a claim of ours that I want, even if it is Sunni. And Muscovy I need to bully some more, but I do like bullying. And Halt, playing their diplomatic cards so well, they've even managed to expand. They're kind of admirable in a way. So these are my stacks that I might want for getting crazy. And then the rest of you guys are a bit like chopped liver. You guys merge on with them. You guys as well. And then we have the rest of you. Wow, what is with me today? There we go. All is well. Oh, that's a thought. If Lubeck is our target, which they totally are, with only Burgundy protecting them. I say only Burgundy. Burgundy is pretty big and strong. Courtesy of chewing on France for a while. Might not look like a lot, but on very hard mode, it can be quite a lot. We can still bum rush poor old Lubeck here, though. He has a few forts which will get in our way, but that's fine. I mean, we'll be fine. Oh, hey, thanks, Ottoman. That's very nice of you. I don't even have the supply limit for that, so let me just drop off a single horse there, whilst the rest of us go back over there. And I'm going to want a replacement horse for that guy, so you go and join him. And did I ever mention that I'll be having Lubeck? Great. So without the HRE's existence, we're pretty free to take over. And why does nobody take Paris? I don't get it. It's just allowing it to be turbo-developed into the sun. mean, I do kind of like the idea that the Ottomans want to get involved in our wars, but it's totally unnecessary. And I think I can take on the Hanseatics with my mighty fleet here, but it would be mightier if it was made of 20 war galleons instead of not 20. Hold on, is 20 the right number? 20 will give you a combat width of 40, which is more than you need. Perm hungers. Yeah, once this war is over, we'll be done and dusted, but people would hate me if I bowed out so quickly. Truce of Poland is over, don't tempt me, game. The Palatines are extremely prestigious and they probably love each other. Yeah, for some reason. So that personal union isn't going to break up anytime soon. But Lübeck's going to break up very soon. One could even say right now. And it's tempting just to thunder on in. I would like this other war just to end, though. Jake, when would you say the Ottomans typically drop off in military quality? They don't usually take very good ideas for it. So the 1720s or so, they usually just start dying horribly. Which is fine by me. What isn't fine by me is how long this war is taking. It started over 5 years ago. It's a good thing I'm not getting called for pizza, otherwise I would be livid. Okay. How many troops does Burgundy have? I bet it's over 100,000. Close. The force limit is pretty damn close to that. Probably going to need more units sprawling on in here. But whatever, Lübeck has to go. I don't like them existing. I don't mind paying the extra dip for provinces. We will eventually get some better casus belli. And I can't wait for that. But until that day, it would be kind of nice just to go and wipe their units and all, but... Jake, is there a reason players get called for peace in AI-led wars? Was the decision made before my time? Someday I would like to reverse it. Ulm, Lorraine, and Brunswick. I mean, you are an easier target and you don't bring in the... Wait, oh, that's who you're at war with. I will probably want Brunswick eventually. You know, I could just take them as a non-co-belligerent, take that land. Give it to Brandenburg, who isn't going to be integrated anytime soon anyway. We don't care about Ulm, we certainly don't care about Lorraine. And Flanders won't get involved. Maybe that is the easier thing to do. Alright, we'll just take on Stulp. Making you a co-belligerent will bring in Aachen and Anhalt. Aachen? Okay, they're tiny and pathetic. Might be better just to ease up on the aggressive expansion. Just because I'm going to go nuts doesn't mean I have to cheese off everybody in the world. Yeah. With a simple, tiny casus belli there. He's got quite an army, doesn't he? Probably nothing to be sniffed at. Oh well, let's get everybody involved in it first, then just go and crush them. Maybe not kill our king after we took that big old stab hit. Sums it up well with me in that hotkey. Wait, what? Magdeburg, Brunswick, my units. What? kind of weird, but whatever. We're gonna die anyway. Alright, suddenly the war is over. We could have held out quite a bit longer in that other war, but we had no way of knowing how long it would take. Still, it is done and dusted. Just like the Brunswick army. Could the Ottomans not pay off my enemy debts? That would be lovely. And look at those heavies. All is fairly well. Let's just keep those relations going up. There's no point in cheesing them off for no good reason. So thinking about it, Magdeburg is part of the Perfect Hansa. It doesn't go very far south. Actually, it's times like this I should probably consult the little mock-up that I made for it. Where are you? That's you. How far south is that? I don't know. I can't see that very well. Let's make it bigger so I can see it. No, I'm too blind to even tell. Maybe other people who are better at reading maps can tell me. This province is going nowhere fast. Oh, Flanders are getting involved. Ain't that cute. But now Ulm is going to be pretty dead, so I can piece them out of this war nice and easy. Jake, would you say you're tough enough to take on the Ottomans right now if it came down to it? Absolutely not. Let's get some numbers on that, shall we? The Ottomans have almost 500,000 men. Our force limit, wherever we are on this list, is not even half of their standing army, and it's about a third of their force limit. So no, not at all. They could just mob me. Magdeburg is definitely Hansa. Aye. Well, we'll just take it over. Who's going to stop us? Well, actually, the aggressive expansion will probably stop us. It's pretty hefty there. Counter-espionaging us, it's getting pricey to take you on. I will have to take on the Palatinate soon, and they're pretty big and strong, so I should try to box them in with my conquests. I think I need to take on Silesia as well. I almost certainly do. The trouble is I don't have good CBs for this at all, and I need a bit more dip tech before I can. We can, however, get ourselves some better, some new ideas, but I'll hold off because there'll probably be coring to be done. Poor Pomeranians, they don't know what to do. I mean, I got a suggestion, they can roll over and die. Hansa goes all the way down to Sicily, Jake, don't get that way with me. We're doing this perfect Hansa patrician style. I'm also killing my manpower. And I should probably still get old St. Nicholas. Although manpower and discipline are extremely tempting at this point. I don't really want a everything against me coalition. Not yet. Not that I'm too scared of it, but it would slow me down. So come and save me, St. Nicholas. Siege will take forever. Not enough artillery whatsoever. Hansa goes to Erfurt, which is Thuringen. Ah, you're right, it does. Okay, so we need to get all the way down there, and that's why I had it on the map. And I did not have this. I think I had this, but I certainly didn't have Wittenberg, Sachsen, and Oberlausitz. Lubeck is gunning down Friesland, which is fun because I'm going to be gunning down Lubeck soon enough. You're down. You know, I don't even need to kill these units. I'm not going to be eating all of Pomerania, I don't think.